Okay, so here we are at the Land Rover graveyard, we're going to call it. I've got the Discovery behind me. It's got no engine, and as you can see the Range Rover sat there, and there's also the Discovery that does work, but it's rotten. So we're going to try and get this Range Rover running, and then we're going to give it a quick clean, see how it cleans up. Right, here's our Range Rover. So the J plate as you saw before. And the idea today is to put this battery, we just took out the XC90, which is just behind this hay. Take it around to the yard and jet wash it off and just see how it comes up really. It's all pretty original, as I said in the last video. It's just been sat in the barn for about 2 years, so it's covered in bird mark, and as you can see if I come up closer to it, it's yeah, it's filthy. But I suspect it will clean up quite nicely. So we've got a petrol jet wash with detergent in it. So fingers crossed all this should come off. The roof's pretty bad obviously, where it's been sat down. Actually it looks to be honest like it's cleaned up a little bit since it's been sat outside and it's just been rained on, so that's helped. Here's the K-plate Discovery one that we were driving over the cattle grid earlier. There's nothing wrong with it, apart from, as I say, it's rotten, that doesn't help, but the engine and gearbox are good. Really, ideally, we'll swap the engine and gearbox out of this one and put it in the L plate over there, 'cause that's not broken. So that's a possible future project. Anyway, let's get this battery on, see if we can get this to run. Okay, so here's the engine of the Range Rover. It's 200 TDI out of the blue Discovery, which is there. Right, so let's have a look. Battery tray there. So as I said before, this has got a horrible rattle vibration on tick over, which I suspect is a gearbox mount, we don't know. So anyway, let's get this battery in, see if it'll start. Okay, so we're sat in the Range Rover. As you can see, it's all very 1980s. Loving it. Right, we're out of gear, handbrake's off, got the right key. Let's wait for the glow plug lights. Fingers crossed. So yeah, it's a little bit rattly. The steering wheel's jumping around all over the place. You can't really see it, but it is. And it sounds awful. But when you accelerate, it calms down, which is a bit weird. Anyway.
Racing a 13-year-old boy in his Range Rover.
So here's the Range Rover post jump and race. And now it's time to crack on with the jet wash and see how clean we can make this thing. Should be good though. So the only non-original parts on this that I'm aware of are obviously this rear bumper, which is just a piece of iron by the looks of it, pretty much welded on. Everything else looks pretty standard, pretty stock. If I show you inside again, if I can open the door, just a little bit sticky. It needs a damn good clean, and it needs a few replacement parts. Steering gaiter, centre cubby boxes hanging off. Dash itself is alright. As ever, headlining's down, but the seats are in remarkably good condition. So the rears. It's not bad, is it? It's got good tyres on it as well. And it's all original at the front. So we're going to give it a clean now. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to get a bucket and sponge and some shampoo and just give it a, you know, we're not going to call this detailing. Just going to try and get rid of the years of muck and see what we're left with. Okay, so here is the Range Rover Classic after a quick clean. As you can see, it looks much less muddy. It's not perfect, I'm not going to lie to you. It's scratched, it's dented, it's got rust bubbling up. But for a car that was essentially, well, just been left really, it's looking all right and it sounds pretty good. It's still got that issue, as I say, with either the engine mount or the gearbox mount, but I'll show you that in a minute. Now what I'm going to do is just give you a quick tour around it and you can have a look. Okay, so here she is. We've got a J plate, what's that, 1992. Range Rover Vogue, it's 99.9% original. If I take you in for a closer look. You've got rust in all the usual places, a little bit there. No doubt there'll be more behind this bumper section. There's a tiny bit coming up along the wheel arches. There's where I drove it after cleaning it, like you do. I'm not sure what that is. It's just dirt, it's fine. There's bits of paint that are flaking off in areas. This side's pretty good, to be fair, if you have a look. The wheels do need a refurb, but they're the ones to have. It's got really good tyres on it. It's got a set of general grabber tyres on it, and I had those on a Trooper I had, and they're brilliant. There is stuff like this which you don't notice when it's covered in mud. That's obviously rust bubbling underneath. There's a bit missing there. Slight creasing in the vinyl, but I mean that's the last few problems. So yeah, a little bit there on the wheel arch, but overall this side's not too bad. Love the wheels, so period, so correct. Now you've got the front end. You've got plenty of stone chips that have started to obviously rust up. That's easy enough to fix. Heading around here, you've got the same on this side with the wheel arches. Again, nothing too bad. What else have we got? See, it's basically just, it's all basic. What you'd expect from a car of this age that's, you know, been left. If you have a look at the back, it has been, looks like it's reversed into a bollard at some point. But this tailgate's actually in surprisingly good condition. These obviously tend to rust really badly. If I open this one up, it's really not bad at all. I mean, I've seen a few of these and it's a little bit crusty there, if you can see that. Going along. On the whole, it's pretty good. Just open this up if I can remember how. Where's the little thing? There it is. My favourite part of Range Rovers generally is the split tailgate. Love that. The fact you can sit on it and have a picnic is always good. Rust around here, none. Which is unheard of. A little bit on there. I mean, this is clean. Yeah, I'm genuinely quite surprised about that. I haven't touched the insides. I don't even bother looking. It's not. It is what it is. And yeah, the tailgate, as you can hear, shuts with a lovely clonk. It's had some paint at some point. As you can see, the Range Rover decal's been painted. It isn't originally a turbo diesel. Rear bumper, as I said, is a modification. But yeah, it shuts nicely, it all lines up, apart from where it's been crashed into a bollard. So yeah, there you have it, one slightly cleaner Range Rover Classic. Yeah, I do like them, they're lovely. In fairness, yeah, it does look better the further away I get. So I'm going to stay here, this is good. Just hear this clonk, ready? Just want to give you an example of this vibration on tick over. It could, I mean, I think it's probably a gearbox mount, could be an engine mount. Steve, what do you think?
Don't know.
Doesn't know, not even going to give me an opinion.
Start motor.
Starter motor. I'm going to
Start solenoid.
give that a little wiggle. Let's go again. That's made no difference. Let's roll it forward. I'm now going to try and push a Range Rover. Stay him over here. With a broken leg. See if that's done it.
Do it again. Battery.
Do you think?
Lights go out when you do it.
It's not engaging yet.
Battery voltage is too low.
We're going to come back when we've got some more battery power in this. You can stop.
You've killed it.
Much better with tyres pumped up. I just love a Range Rover. It wouldn't matter if it's complete rubbish, I still like it. Petrol cap's open. That's a common thing with the V8, it'll always be open. So yeah, that's it for today's video. It was just a quick one that I could do, yeah, just to put some more content up. Everyone seems to love a Range Rover, so I thought I'd give this a quick go. If you did enjoy the video, please do like, share and subscribe. And we do have an Instagram page, so Instagram Brassic Classics. I'll put a link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye. This is why I don't clean cars for a living. Steve.
That's the best one so far.
I'll stick to the day job, I think, anyway.